Good morning. Hi, I'm Kristin Omdahl, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 284, and we're here live in Southwest Florida waiting on the sun to rise over the buildings and the trees to the east. And this is the Gulf of Mexico behind me. We have tons of birds here this morning, and they were all congregating right here in front of the shoreline, and when I showed up, they didn't even move. So I guess they're not feeling camera shy today. If you're joining me live, please say hello. Let me know if you're crafting this morning, what you're working on, or if you have questions for me. Good morning, Judy, Chris, Dee, Jane. Thanks for joining me live. Good morning, Grace. And if you also watch the recorded version, please also feel welcome to say hello or let me know what you're crafting on or ask me any questions, because I reply to all of those comments throughout the day too. Good morning, DJ and Melissa. Thanks for joining live. Good morning, Lisa. Lisa's working on handmade gifts. Wonderful. So am I. Good morning, Lily. I brought my go bag, the bag that I packed, my crafty go bag from last week. As I'm moving, I wanted to make sure that I had anytime I had a few moments to spare, I could start working on holiday gifts. So far, I've made 4 of these earrings, so 2 pair. And I've done these in the Be So Fine bling yarn, which has this thread of pure silver plied right into the yarn. How pretty are those? Are they going to show up? I don't know if it's blurring out, if it's showing up nice there, maybe from there. So pretty. So I've made 2 pairs so far in that color yarn. I'm wearing them in Chantilly lace this morning. Hopefully you can see that. Good morning, Naomi. Thanks for joining live. So I thought I'd work on those this morning. I also have my bag of Be So Baby yarn in all these colors. Look at how gorgeous all those colors are. I could pull them out and show you the different colors. I just dropped my crochet hook. Dang it, there we go. Put that over there. So I'll show you what colors I brought with me. I have Diva, which is a beautiful hot pink. I have Orchid. So I just brought some balls that I had left over from other projects. This is called Orchid, which is more of a rosy pink than Diva. And I'll show that next to Princess, which is more of a baby pink. So you can see the 3 pinks side by side. It gives you when you put similar colors up next to each other, I think it really helps to see the differences between them. So here is Princess, which is a baby pink. Orchid, which is more of a purpley pink. I like a mauve-y color almost, and this is Diva, which is a hot pink. You can show that with Coral too. Maybe that'll help show some of the differences. And here's Coral. And you can see Coral and Princess are similar too, but not exactly similar. They actually work really beautifully together. And in fact, all 4 of those are really pretty together. If you were going to do some sort of tropical flower color palette, they'd be all really pretty. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Mar. Thanks for joining live. Okay, what else did I bring? I don't have all the colors, so sorry I can't go over all of them. Here is Violet. Violet also looks pretty with all of the pinks. Actually, it looks pretty with the coral too. I love purple and coral together. And then I have a couple of greens with me. I have turquoise and I have mint, and you can see how different those are too. Mint is more of a traditional baby pastel green, and turquoise, it's not showing up as different as they really are. Maybe when the sun comes up, it'll make a difference. Oh, Jane, that'd be pretty. You should do a shawl and Be So Baby. So then we've got turquoise, here's turquoise, and this is mint. And so very complementary colors. They look very nice together, but you can see they absolutely are different. Coral would be pretty with that, wouldn't it? Or maybe even Orchid would be pretty with those. Violet would even be pretty with those. I think even the Diva, all of them look. This would be great for a watermelon theme. Like, you know how you can do baby projects that look like watermelon? I think that Diva and turquoise would be really pretty for a watermelon theme. In fact, maybe tomorrow I'll bring all the colors of Be So Baby and we can talk about all of those different themes, like if you're doing amigurumi or themed baby blankets or baby projects, you know, like what else, mermaid, watermelon, the different types of animals. I have tons of birds around me. In fact, I'm going to have to show you all when I turn the camera. My tripod's being a little weird today. Hold on a second. Yeah, the waves are incredible today and so loud. So look at all the birds here. And they didn't leave when I got here. Here's the sun coming up. And then I think there's another big, oh, there were birds over here too. They've left. Okay, so we only have birds on the one side. Oh, there's guys coming with a kayak, I think, filled with an ice chest, maybe with their lunch and probably some fishing. Here, that's exciting. Could you make a pattern that looks like crayons? I think so, yes. But instead of using, I don't have a black, so you could either use a different yarn for black, or if you wanted to use navy in place of the black, it's a very dark navy. That could probably be used for the dark accent if you were doing crayons. I think that might work. And then I brought one other color with me this morning, and that's platinum, which is a beautiful medium silver gray. Sherry ordered the shirt I was wearing yesterday and the leggings. Oh yeah, the tank top with the kind of a modified handkerchief hem. That's great. I think you're gonna love it. Like I said, I wear mine all the time. They're so comfortable. Let's see, which yarn is, oh, that's extra here. I've got extra dangles here. Here comes the sun. Yeah, I agree, Lisa. She will love the leggings. They are so soft and comfortable. So soft, especially that fleece lining. And what's cool about the fleece lining is that it's cozy, but it does not add bulk. You'd think that doing that would add bulk, but it doesn't, because it's just like a soft texture on the inside of the leggings. It's not like an extra layer added in there. So super comfy. Melissa loves the leggings too. Wonderful. Today I didn't wear them though. I wore jeans today so I could wear this top, which is another one of our Amazon finds. This is a little more of a bohemian. It has like a butterfly sleeve, and normally these shirts feel really too oversized on me because of my bust, but this one has a little tie in the back, and so if I undo the tie, I can show you what I mean. This is what this kind of shirt looks like on me, open. And then as soon as I tie this, it actually gives me a little more definition between my bust and my waist. Not a lot, but a little bit. And see how that doesn't look as huge on me then? That little bit of definition, I think, makes it look a little more flatter. And it has embroidery up here. This one comes in a bunch of colors. I know a few of you have bought these too. Comes in white, I think, and pink, and navy, and black, maybe. Oh, you bought the hot pink one of this, Lisa. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool too. Actually, Brenda, I am incredibly sore still today. In fact, my feet hurt so bad, my feet and my ankles. It was hard to walk to the beach. I don't know. They feel like they're swollen, but they don't look swollen. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but I'm going to take some ibuprofen or an anti-inflammatory as soon as I get home, because it's really difficult to walk. My back and my hips still hurt too, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It's okay, Brenda. It happens. Hey, the fact that I'm still able to keep packing, moving, and unpacking is a miracle. So I'm just glad that I'm still able to do it. And so it's a finite amount of work. Eventually I'll be done. I think. It feels never ending at the moment, but it will get better. It will get better. Thea's back is bothering her and she doesn't know why. Maybe it's sympathy pains. I'm just kidding. I get sympathy pains when Marlon doesn't feel well. Always have. Every time something's bothering me, it bothers me too. Lisa found velvet leggings for $10. Oh, that sounds nice. There is a big bird that keeps circling in front of me here, and he's a little different than the rest of them. He has spots on him. Hi, baby. He's kind of spotted. Can you see him? He's not exactly circling, but he's what he's doing is he's just pacing back and forth in front of me, which is kind of funny. Okay, now he's gonna make me a liar. He's going down to the water. That's okay too. He is cute. I really like his colors too. Ooh, the sun's bright this morning. So what else is everybody crafting on this morning? I will be working on more earrings. I should grab some yarn and pull it out now. I'm so glad I have this bag with me. Ooh, did you see him stretch his wings? That was cool. Yes, probably thinks I have food for him. I never, ever feed the birds, though. I totally understand how bad it is for everybody and everything. And not only do I not feed them, I would definitely, if I found a way to do it, I would try to stop other people from feeding the birds too, because it is unhealthy for them and it makes them so much more aggressive towards beachgoers. Kim, this pattern is called the Ariana earrings, and it's a crochet pattern in my newest book, 80 Handmade Gifts, and you can find a link to that in the video description below. I have done a video tutorial on it too, but the pattern is in the book. You can order it as a paperback or as an ebook, and if you follow the link below, there'll be links on the page about the book telling you all those different ways that you can order it. All right, let's see, we're at 12 minutes. Let's see how long it takes me to make an earring. Oh, glad you're back, Sherry. The waves are extra loud today and they're amazing. I just need to count this round. Once I count this one, then I can go back to talking. As long as you get your first round with the right numbers and you understand the structure of the pattern repeat, you shouldn't really have to count as hard in the future rounds, but at that first round, if you get the count wrong, it messes up everything. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I was off by 1. Good thing I counted. Because when I was done, if I was off by 1 still, then it would be ruined. Today's the last day of mild weather. We are going to have, is Lisa, are you guys talking about a vest that I posted in my Amazon shop? I posted a vest that I want to get for fall and winter. Well, it's fall, I mean, for here, but winter everywhere else, and spring. It'd be a good layering piece, and it has a hood on it, and it has the drawstring at the waist, which makes it not as bulky looking, and it also had great pockets. Because for me, it's really important to have a pocket for my keys and my phone if I'm going to wear something like that. Oh, there go the guys who are taking their kayak out. Can you see them now? Yeah. Oh good, they're on camera now. It's going to be fun to watch that. Especially in these waves, it's not going to be easy for them to take it out either. That's way easier to do on a calm day. So once they get past the breakers here at the water's edge, then it will get much easier. kind of curious as to what they're doing. It looks like one of them went swimming and the other one's in the kayak. I wonder if they're going like diving or fishing or spearing or something. That's what it looks like now. Or if he's just going to be his buddy while he's swimming. Maybe he's training for a long distance swim and needs somebody to just watch, stay with him, like a buddy system. I mean, I can think of a handful of things that they might be doing, so now I'm curious. What do you guys think? I'm already on the third and final round, by the way, so it's been 3 minutes so far, and I'm almost done with this earring. How crazy is that? Oh, no, we're at 4 minutes now, I guess. Let's see what it actually is when I finish. Amazing. And I'm not even going fast or anything. Yeah, long distance swimming is a very difficult task, Sherry. And also something that could be really dangerous if you don't have someone watching you. If you're over your head, that could be, and you got tired or you got a leg cramp or something, that could actually be deadly. Or, God forbid, you found sharks or something else. Yeah, not for me either, Lisa, but I do appreciate hard work of any kind, so I do appreciate the fact that he's working towards a goal, and I think that's cool. Judy doesn't do water. I prefer to be at the edge of the water or on a boat, but I like going in the water if I feel safe. Sometimes I don't feel safe, and then I don't go in the water. But I love being near the water, as you all know. Okay, what time is it? 17, 5 minutes. We started at 12, and we're ending at 17. I have one earring complete. Now, did I count weaving in loose ends and threading it onto the earring? No, I didn't. But I love swimming too, Beatrice. And I would love it more if I wasn't afraid of the animals that live in the water, but I do love to swim. So there we go, 5 minutes. I love it when I can prove something. You know, that's one of the beauties of live video or doing demonstrations live. I used to love that about trade shows, to stand in a booth and do live demos all day, because it's really where you can put your money where your mouth is. And I can tell you all day long that this earring takes 5 minutes to make. And you can say, oh yeah, sure, right, whatever. You know what? I just showed you. 5 minutes. I love being able to show what I say. Huh, I didn't say that right. Oh well. You know what I mean. I'm so slap happy for moving still. Lisa loved it. Wonderful. Well, let's keep going. May as well make another one. Yeah, you could definitely do that, Catherine. If you wanted to stiffen these instead of putting them on hoops, you could absolutely do that. Yeah, Joe, you could totally make these in an evening. Honestly, you could make several pairs. You could make several pairs in an hour. You could get several gifts done in an hour. Isn't that amazing? Good morning, Edna. Thanks for joining live. So if you wanted to stiffen these, there are so many different ways you could do it, and I would probably do it with some pins. You want to somehow get that shape stretched out first. Actually, not really. It's fine that size too. It's a little smaller when it's not stretched onto the hoop, but it's beautiful just like that. You could stiffen it with traditional glue and water, just plain glue. You could stiffen it with that amazing epoxy stuff that I use for making the bowls. We'll be doing a tutorial on that very soon. As soon as I move, I will get back to doing more tutorial videos. Just got to get moved and unpacked first. So you can just bear with me with a little more patience. We're going to get back to tutorials very soon. I miss doing them too. And I can't wait to do more. Oh, I've got a question for you. I've got a question for you. Is anybody interested in macrame? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am interested in doing some macrame pieces for my new home, and I would love to teach it on video and in some patterns if anybody is interested. I will be making it for sure, but I wanted to know if anyone else is interested. I'm thinking about doing some plant hangers and a great big wall hanging. And macrame, if you've never done it before, is not that difficult to do at all. There are a couple of knots to it, but you know, and for those of us who are die-hard knitters and crocheters, we're not afraid of a little hard work or lots of hours, right? Well, what's really amazing about macrame is it's actually quicker than knitting and crochet. So for those of us that just want a side project that's a quick thing to do, it's really amazing, and it's, like I said, it's not difficult to do, and I think there's ways to change it up. Sometimes I like the 70s vibes of it, and sometimes I like the idea of doing a more modern take on it. I think with some different knots and textures, we could actually give it more of a lace pattern like in knitting and crochet. And although a lot of you know it from the 70s, it's actually much older than that. There's a long history to macrame, including fishermen and sailors that used to make knotted covers for knives on ships. And I can see how it would have started from having leftover rope on a ship and time on your hands. So, in fact, I will be writing, good morning, I will be writing a blog post along with when I start doing it, because I think the history of it is so interesting. And I'm glad to see that several of you are interested, and that means probably several more are. So I will document my 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I will share all that with you. Edna wants a video on the other crochet earrings. Do you mean the ones with the sequin yarn? The Celeste earrings from 80 Handmade Gifts? Is that the one you want? The turquoise ones from the book? Yeah, I agree, Brenda. Anytime I can work with yarn, I'm happy to. And I think it's fun to do different things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, almost. Naomi used to do macrame and loves it too. All right. Good. I'm glad to see. You know what? I didn't see a single no. So I guess that's a good sign. So much to do. The other circular one. I'm sorry, Edna, I don't recognize the name. Do you mean the knit one that's on hoops? Because there's a knit earring that's on hoops. I can't think of what you're talking about off the top of my head. You mean the heart earrings? I can't think of another round one that's crochet in the book. I'll try to help you with a little more clues. Morning. Ooh, there's a lot of salt. Oh, that sounds cool, Beatrice. I'm not sure the correct way of saying things like that either, but I bet it is absolutely... Oh, the knit one, sir. The knit one on hoops, I think, is what Edna's talking about. Yes, sure. Yeah, that one is definitely going to be done as a tutorial soon. Definitely. Like I said, I just have to get done with packing, moving, and unpacking before I can set up my video space. And as soon as I do, we will get back to doing tutorials. Definitely. I miss doing them, and I know a lot of you are waiting on them, especially for that book. So I promise that as soon as possible, we will get back to doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, second round is done. On to the third and final round, and I will have a third set of earrings done. Yay! Pamela, thanks for joining live. I cannot get over the sound of the waves today. They're louder than normal, aren't they? Well, I guess they're bigger than normal too. But it's not as windy as yesterday, so you get to just hear the wave without the wind combination. I'm really loving this today. Like I said, it's the last day of warm weather. It's probably going to be super chilly on the beach tomorrow morning. And it'll get chillier throughout the week. So I'll be back to wearing coats and hats and anything else I can unpack and find. The waves are beautiful. And someone's taking a break from twisting and fringing. Yeah, definitely take a break. Some anti-inflammatories would probably help too. And if you're not aware, you can actually eat foods that are anti-inflammatory as well. There are foods that inflame and foods that are anti-inflammatory. And I think that that's a really interesting way to help battle inflammation in our bodies. That's one of the reasons why I switched to a gluten-free diet recently, or in the last couple of months, because when I heard all of the problems with inflammation that gluten may or may not cause, whether you are allergic to it or not, I thought it was worth taking a chance, and I found that my joints felt better, and I immediately lost my headaches. I used to get headaches several times a week, and sometimes they would last days. And since I switched to gluten-free, I haven't had a single headache, which is just miraculous in my opinion. It smells really salty here today. I love it when the beach smells salty. It's like a slight fishy smell too, but not in a gross way. Look at all the birds. She seems happy. Oh, here's our buddy again. Hi, buddy. Look at the colors in his feathers. They're so pretty. And those spots. You're a pretty birdie. Yeah, you are. I love talking baby talk to animals. I don't know. I'm crazy. Oh, Pamela says that gluten-free helps with psoriatic arthritis, I think she said. That's awesome. Oh, Catherine's enjoying her citrus lavender bar soap. Wonderful. Yeah, you know what? This bar soap that I have made for me is really incredible because in the healthy, organic, and fancier soaps, sometimes they don't suds well, and this one does. So it gives me that extra clean feeling. I'm so glad you like the citrus lavender. That's wonderful. Thanks for sharing. My favorites right now are... what did I put in Marlon's basket? I like the patchouli a lot, and I like the lemongrass a lot. Oatmeal spice is wonderful for the holiday time. Yeah, gluten inflames in the body for some reason, and not in everybody, but in some people. Oh, the lavender is really nice too. I love lavender, Edna. Me too. Does anybody have any more questions since we're almost out of time? Lisa says patchouli is one of her favorites. Mine too. And one of my soaps is patchouli if you want to give that one a try. There's other flavors. Oh, there's a pink grapefruit. There's a blood orange and bergamot that has the most beautiful, I say that word wrong, that has the most beautiful bright color. What else is in there? Peppermint is really nice. And then citrus lavender is very nice too. What else do I have? Shea honey oatmeal is something that people really like a lot if they don't like a lot of scent. And by the way, all of these are essential oil scented, so no harsh chemicals in the or synthetic fragrance either. They're really, really nice. Make great gifts as well. All right, well, if nobody has any other questions, let's take this last minute here to look out on this magnificent view and soak in the sounds of these intoxicating waves for one more minute and set our intentions for the day. Thank you so much, everybody, for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed the sunrise, the birds, the sound of the waves, the colors, chatting with me and everyone else here today. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.